all that fucking bullshit. That'd be fucking bull. No. I'll be upset. I'll be really upset if I didn't save. It didn't. Well, time to do the cell again. That's fucking annoying. Well, not all my fucking save data was fucking. Oh, it was saved, so maybe that makes sense.
Every conceivable good you can.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
The highest quality available.
$2,301. I need, I think, 2,401. So I'm missing something. I know that. No, we got the copper we need. I think we have everything else we need. We do not have enough aluminum or gears or screws. So that's great. But we got one. That's we need more gears. I'm still wondering what is producing 10 power. Why do I wonder that? Because that's in 5. That should be 11. Where is the other 5 coming from? I really want to know where this other 5 power is coming from. Unless there's a generator in here that can do this. I'm trying to think what could be doing this power. Imagine, you know, it cost me copper to fucking build it? Really? Alright. That's fucking... That is foul. So let me look at this. We need 3 screws, 6 gears, and 3 more aluminum to do this. And then we should have power. But this gives us 2 wires. No. Alright, let me wire. Another wire. So far, this has 11 power going to the main frame. Right here. Another one. To that. So that has some power. I don't know if this needs power to it. There we go.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
It has power. How much power does this need? Wait. What? See, that doesn't do anything without power. How much power does that fish need? Requires 2 power. Yeah. Isn't that not activated? That's giving it power. Oh. But so far, yeah. These 2 connect to that. It's connected to that. So it should be getting some power to it. This is getting power. Okay, this power only turns that on, which that needs power. Right now it has 11 power going to it. We need 9 more power to it. 3 of these. So if I just get 6 gears instead, that should. That's 8 screws. Do you have screws, Matt?
Yeah?
Carla,
Hey there.
Carla,
Trading?
do you got?
let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Do you have screws by any chance? Really? Do you please, by any chance, have screws? Or gears? I think it was gears. Yeah, that's 2 gears. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that too, just in case. Move both those. Cancel.
Don't make him like these.
No. If but if I'm doing this correctly, it's enough. 1, 2, 3. Have the wire keep down. Have the wire from this one keep down. Have the wire from this one keep down. It's alive!
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
We do!
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Make
No,
sure
don't want
it's all on the
to
same grid. All the parts have got to be able
This
to
isn't
talk to
gonna
each
do
other,
anything
you know.
without power.
Unless, oh. This needs to be tested. Is that it? Plus, this also needs to be attached to that. That's what I need to do. Is this on? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This shows that's on. Not working.
Just find a nice spot of ground and plant whatever you've got. Anything fresh will be a great chance.
How does this thing work? How do I do that? This has power to it, doesn't it? Yeah, this one needs, what, 5,000? It's getting. Oh, it's easy.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Just say power grid. Oh. Unless the power grid needs. What do you want me to do now? Shoot. Well, things are on. No, they're all on. Now, what does this mean? These are all connected, right? Yeah, that's connected to that. Also connected to that. What? Oh my god, this game makes no fucking sense. Because this has a 25 power going on. This has 20 power to it. This has. Wait, this doesn't have fucking power to it? What? What do you mean? Alright, how do I... How do I get... Alright. Apparently, whatever I did didn't have this kind of power. Must be attached to this. Alright, now that's dealt with. Let's just... Alright, now. We got those out. Oh no. Now, this only needs 3 power?
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
Why is this one low? It says power used. Okay. Now what? That. Alright, that's what I have to watch. But here's that. What do I need to do? I'm so fucking confused. What am I supposed to do? That's on. Yeah, that's on. No, that does not talk. That doesn't fucking breathe. That has to. That has enough power to generate it. This needs to be connected to this again. Alright. This requires it. Is this not giving it its power? Put that again. So this now power is not giving it power. See, it's not saying it's its power. No, it's connected to it. You can buy power. That's what it's saying. This connects to that. And it doesn't say it's in power. Why? How is this not? Buy power. And then why is I connect this to something else? Is that in power? No. Let's see.
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
What does that get power? What do you mean you make sure you got enough power? These aren't supposed to be connected to each other at all. That is how it is. No, let's find out.
my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Traveling with Piper is not for the faint of heart. I'd know.
Nick, you always know just what to say.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
You say the word.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing. Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper, I wouldn't know who else to tell.
Alright, now. I guess since there's no one selling gears here, we have to go to the shop to get them.
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking yours.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders.
Sure, let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
Go to your junk. Oh, fuck, you're the one that sells junk like that. Oh, never mind. Your junk is too pricey for me. Alright, let me go buy your junk.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Because you actually
you are
sell.
not allowed to shop here. No sense.
Good to see you too, Myrna.
Inconceivable.
I'm not the one shopping here, my friend.
Oh, I do.
Fine.
I've got a few minutes
As
to
long
browse.
as the
Anything
stink doesn't
and
touch
everything.
anything. We can do business.
Thing.
I think that's enough gears. I hope so.
For
Hopefully, we got enough fucking gears for this ship. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I already had to fucking restart 2 streams. Which is fun. Not really, it's not. It's annoying as fuck. On both sides. So, alright. Come on, reach. Now.
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
What do you mean we have enough power? Does this not have power going to it? I can't fucking see because you're in the fucking way. Move! I want to fucking punch you. Where's the power? That has the power. Do you not have power? No, you have power. You have power. What do we need power? We got power to everything. We need... Oh my god.
Make sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know.
Is there something I was supposed to build to fucking for that? Let me go. Let me see here. Special. Wait, nope. Oh, man. Right. Maybe this time, since I have enough power on the ground, it might work. It might actually work this way now. Since I have enough power on each fucking thing. Almost it's just going to say one doesn't have power. And another two, which makes... No. That still says 5. Well, that one obviously has enough. Hey, what power's the power? Right. Control console. Alright, tell me. finally did it! I finally have enough power for everything.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Yes!
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the
What do you mean
Institute
by
signal.
that?
Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
What just happened? Wait, was there something I was supposed to do here?
Augusta is still dark. Location enclosed. Exercise extreme caution. Augusta is still dark.
We are under attack. Repeat, we are under... My God. Listen, Augusta's not gonna make it. They're gonna be here any second. They knew exactly where we were. Tell...
Oopsie. No. Fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right?
I'm gonna stop, Dave. That's depressing.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canower were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street.
What am I supposed to do here? I'm confused. Don't tell me I forgot a key component. Don't tell me I don't have a key component to this.
Hello.
So I don't think I can leave.
I wonder if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards, they took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean, I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code... Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all satisfactory. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenge. Let's start...
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you. I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
What the fuck? I went in a circle.
almost done. Just
Operating
need to
at
tighten
full
up this
capacity.
primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I know.
So we're all looking forward to working with you.
It's an honor. Honor to have you here, sir.
Long past the projected lifespan. You ask me.
Dr. Watson doesn't
Not yet.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operation.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
Remarkable.
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
This is so surreal. Like, I'm so confused. Like, is this the ending? I don't know.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Pardon
some
me.
heads together.
You're here.
They're dragging
Glad you
their
made
feet
it.
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please.
Doctor.
So,
There's enough friction as it
here
is
you are.
between us and
Nail,
pretty much all the other
acting director of the
departments.
Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Greetings, sir.
Good to see you.
When are you going to tell me about this?
I mean, this is crazy.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Well, that was productive. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing an efficient plasma device.
Isn't that where I need to go? I thought this was the door I was supposed to go. Yeah, it is. Then why did it tell me to leave? I see it told me to leave. Oh. That's the other thing.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I get the impression you don't want me here.
What I want, in this case, is largely irrelevant. Father gave his orders. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
I can take these if I can. Oh, fuck yeah.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Do y'all have any fusion cores by any chance? I would like to take one, if you don't mind.
Father has done remarkable.
I'm guessing I have to talk to Pete, the division's leader. Division's leader.
It must make you proud to see all
Where's
that
the
Father has
division's?
done. All that he
Is that somewhere else? In this place? That's the biome. Not as
presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
So you were there. True Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued.
Where do I need to do? Unless that's my kid.
Huh?
What?
Please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir.
Power up. You take down a Brotherhood soldier?
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Hi.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Sometimes.
Ah, there you are.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that?
To find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare pole around. Would you?
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Fuck, of course it's giving me the creeps. You know? They seem... Trying to figure out where to go.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I don't know if I finished the game or not. It's like I did find the kid. Like, I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of shit out of order here. was it? What do I do now? Talk to father. Okay. I don't like how it's saying talk to father, even though the father is my son. So it should say that talk to Sean. I feel like that'll be better. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if. I'm confused. Like, I don't know if I completed the game or not. Like, I'm saying I could boss at this point. Like, I don't know. I might do a poll again for this game. So I did do a poll to add this game to the series. So I'm gonna do another poll asking if they would like me to finish all the quests that are in the game.
Useless. Busted.
Where is this so-called father? Where? Ah, there's Shawnee.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
I don't know how I leave, so I might have to do this shit here. So I don't know how the fuck I leave this place.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
See if I can get out. Maybe I should ask my kid how to fucking leave this place. Like, I have no clue how to get out of here, actually. So we'll finish the other quest and give another guy that fucking thing. I wanna leave. How do I leave? Is this how I leave? I don't know how to leave. How do I leave? I'm so confused. Please, someone tell me. Unless, can I use my map? can somehow leave through my map? Just the Institute now. Am I able just to... Oh shit! I'm able just to teleport.
Hey.
I'm all ear. Anything I can help with?
Is everything all right between us?
You're trying to make a difference out here. That puts you in the good column in my book.
Your thoughts?
You good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
That's all.
Well, all right.
Damn. Wait, where this? I think all of this broke. So good thing I got the teleport thing because this doesn't look like it works anymore.
Hopefully rain.
Mama, what is her word?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Yeah, we're gonna save that. Wait. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be continuing this, cause yeah. Alright, before I end stream for Twitch, y'all, I'm gonna be ending it for YouTube real quick, so give me a moment. Hope y'all have a lovely day. See y'all later, and bye bye.